You might wonder what it would feel like to suddenly remember something you never consciously learned. And as you do, perhaps you notice how easy it is to imagine a version of yourself who already believes so deeply, so naturally that everything you touch becomes a performance of mastery. Now notice this, focusing on combining all the following ideas. As you hear these words, something clicks, something shifts, something relaxes. Because haven't you noticed? Successful actors, they don't try to act, they become, they embody. They breathe life into their craft effortlessly. And you, right now, you're stepping into that same frame. Let's begin with a little example. Imagine a performer walking onto a stage. She feels the nerves, the doubts, the inner chatter, and then she smiles. She straightens her spine. She inhabits the role. Why? Because she believes. My state creates my reality. My presence is a gift. I'm enough. And just like that, her energy shifts the room. Now imagine yourself stepping into any situation, audition, stage, life. And that same belief lives in you, naturally, automatically, instinctively. Because when you install these beliefs, growth is no longer a goal, it's your nature. Rejection, feedback, mistakes, they're just stepping stones. Uncertainty, the birthplace of your creativity. You're the mirror, and reality bends to reflection. Let me show you how. Let's say someone gives you criticism. In the old paradigm, you'd shrink, defend, justify. But in the new operating system, you smile, you lean in, because you know. Failure is feedback. I'm always growing. Resilience is my art form. And suddenly, that critique becomes a treasure, a spark, fuel for the fire they've always carried. Let's try another. A person enters the room. Their eyes scan. Their energy is uncertain. In the old world, you might feel nervous, reactive, but now you breathe, you center, and you radiate the frame. People respond to how I make them feel. Confidence is contagious. The strongest frame wins. And without a word, you lead the energy. They adjust to you. And as you notice that, you begin to realize you're no longer acting successfully. You're acting from success. Each role I step into, every challenge I face, is simply another stage for my authentic self to perform brilliantly. See how the story shifts, because now your inner world, it's a sacred script, and every belief you accept becomes a character trait of your most powerful self. Let's keep going deeper with a metaphor. Picture a great actor, not just playing a role, but rewriting the script of life itself, page by page, line by line, until the audience of the subconscious applauds. And this is what you're doing now. You're no longer learning confidence, you're living it. You're no longer studying rapport, you're radiating connection. You're not hoping for luck, you're creating opportunities through action. Because you now embody. Luck and opportunity, they favour action. The present moment is the only reality. Action creates clarity. Imagine waking up tomorrow, and instead of pressure or doubt, you feel play, you feel curiosity, you feel the lightness of knowing that there are always options. Challenges are growth. Problems contain their own solutions. As your feet hit the floor, you realise you're already in character. You're the creator, not the critic, the performer, not the pretender. Now let's zoom in on your inner stage, where character meets consciousness, where belief becomes behaviour. And one belief, just one, can rewrite the whole script. So let's layer them, like brushstrokes on a masterpiece. You believe I'm enough. You act with confidence and adaptability. You move with discipline and passion. You engage with empathy and authenticity. You build with strategy and structure. You attract with energy and self-approval. You create with vision and joy. And all of this happens not through effort, but alignment, because you're not trying to become someone. You're remembering you already are. You're the actor. You're the director. You're the screenwriter of your life. And this entire belief system is already on cue inside you. Right now, as you're listening, it's being rehearsed by your subconscious, word by word, loop by loop, belief by belief, all being encoded as your new identity. So the next time someone asks, how do you stay so confident, so clear, so magnetic? You smile. Not from ego, but from knowing. Knowing the truth you now live. Reality is malleable. Emotion is energy in motion. Presence is power. I don't need permission. I create results. I'm a master of my state. And the beauty is, you won't need to explain it, because you'll show it. In how you breathe, speak, move, perform, exist. Now as the script begins to settle into the deeper parts of your awareness, just know this. You're already living it. Every thought reshaped. Every pattern rewired. Every belief installed. And as your new operating system boots up, don't be surprised when people start saying, you're different. Something about you is magnetic now. And all you do is smile, because you know exactly why.